Hi, my name is John Lafferty, and this is my first video blog in regards to the book Oops. So, this week, kind of talked about a lot actually. So, one of the main things to take home would be the importance of the scientific analysis of human behavior. So, one thing that the author talks about is how it's really important to kind of take note and uh, try to decipher the way that people respond to certain reinforcements. um, so, behavior analysis is very important in leading a successful business, not only a financially successful business, but um, a positive morale, good work environment, um, which leads to further success in a business. Um, so we learned about a lot of learning behaviors, such as rule governed and contingency shaped. So basically, the difference between those is rule governed is people can kind of learn indirectly. I could learn by reading a book, let's say, not by actually experiencing something firsthand. Contingency shaped learning is kind of learning the hard way. I like to use the example of people have to touch a hot stove to know that it's hot. Um, some people, I could tell that it's hot, and they'll believe me, and they won't have to touch it. Um, so that's kind of some of the different learning behaviors we talked about. Um, Experiences in real life. This is huge for me. I work with a lot of people on a daily basis, and so I kind of see the different learning behaviors without even expecting it. This book kind of opened up my eyes to now kind of give it more of a label and recognize it when it's happening. But there's a lot of people in my line of work where it's almost like a complete split of people who learn this way and people who learn that way. There's a lot of people at my work that you can tell somebody, hey, I need you to go do this, and they'll go do it, and it works out okay. And then there's some people that won't ask questions, and they'll try to go figure it out, and it doesn't get done correctly, so then it's got to be redone. That's probably where the term, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself, comes from. So, we learned that, where I went. We learned that positive reinforcement increases behavior and negative reinforcement decreases it. There's the best way to get reaction out of people is through small, immediate consequences, not through future, maybe big future consequences. So, the big thing to kind of take from this is that negative reinforcement isn't punishment, we talked about. Negative reinforcement actually increases behavior, whereas punishment decreases behavior. So, and it's pertinent to me because I'd like to know the best way to kind of label myself so that I can learn better.